Hi, this is Gönenç Gürkaynak. I'm from ELIG Gürkaynak Attorneys at Law in Istanbul, Turkey. I'm a speaker at today's event in the afternoon, and I'm particularly attending as merger control is one of the fields that I work in quite frequently.
Perfect. So the first question I'd like to ask you is, why do you think events like GCR Live Global Merger Control are important for practitioners, company representatives, and the field?
GCR Live Global Merger Control as an event, I think, is covering the today and the future of merger control matters, in the sense that it allows you to keep the pulse of trends, and also it allows you to discuss very new developments in merger control. It is, I think, a privilege for lawyers to be able to get information from the horse's mouth, as they say, and it is quite important to understand the trends so that you attain a little bit more of legal certainty for your clients. So this allows the participants to network with each other, obviously, but also to learn directly from the source of the information.
Thank you. And the second question I'd like to ask is, what is one topic you are most looking forward to discussing at GCR Live Global Merger Control?
I'm particularly interested in hearing anything and everything that will be said today on innovation theories of harm in merger control. There are obviously very many different issues of merger control that are cutting edge and interesting and important today, but innovation theories of harm are a relatively new development in merger control, and more we're seeing policy decisions being made around innovation theories of harm in the merger control sphere, and there are new decisions such as Microsoft Activision, and Illumina Grail could still be quoted as a newish decision, and since Dow DuPont particularly, there has been an uptick on the look into dynamic efficiencies issues, so I'm particularly looking forward to these issues being discussed. Another one that goes hand in hand with this is the convergence versus divergence issues in both sides of the Atlantic, and now including the CMA, as the UK has a different type of policy approach to these matters.
Challenge facing private practice lawyers and their clients right now?
I think the biggest challenge facing the private practice lawyers right now is, in the merger control field at least, is the legal uncertainty, as the use of Article 22 by the Commission has meant that, after Illumina Grail, has meant that a pure analysis under thresholds is not going to cut it. The booking e-Traveli approach of the Commission has meant that new novel theories that do not necessarily rely on foreclosure in the vertical arena may be devised to reject certain transactions. These are all creating challenges for lawyers who are primarily engaged to give their clients legal certainty and some form of predictability into the future.
Thank you. And the final question is, what is the best piece of advice on career in competition law that you've ever received?
The best piece of advice that I have received in competition law career, I think must have been by Ian Forrester. I was privileged to work with him in Brussels way back in the day when the Microsoft case broke in the EU after the case in the US, and it was that without understanding the product in question and without entirely appreciating the dynamics of the particular market at hand, it is almost impossible to come up with anything new and interesting. So if you don't want to parrot certain tested theories of approach to matters, and if you really want to tailor-make arguments or approaches or properly interpret data, then you will have to first develop an understanding of the market in question, which is now something that is quite obvious to any learned competition lawyer. But back in the day, the technology markets were quite new, and we were using a lot of analogies from brick and mortar markets into the digital markets. So I think it was the understanding that we needed to understand the whole different concept of these digital markets.
Perfect. And that is all. Thank you.
Perfect. Thanks a lot.